During this week's episode of the Market Report, the resident crypto market gurus at Cointelegraph explore the reasons why the cryptocurrency market is tanking after the Ethereum Merge and why bears are winning. Stay closely because we are going to talk about everything you need to know about why the cryptocurrency market crashed when Ethereum merged. Avoid missing out on anything at any cost. In addition to that, make sure to subscribe to Crypto World. Now, without further ado, let's get the ball rolling here. Why the cryptocurrency market is tanking in the wake of the Ethereum merge and other recent high-profile events in the cryptocurrency world during this week's episode of the Market Report. The resident crypto market gurus at Cointelegraph explore the reasons why the cryptocurrency market is tanking after the Ethereum merge and why bears are winning. To get things started, here is a rundown of the most recent news on the markets from this week. The most significant increase in the federal funds rate in the past 4 decades? This week in Bitcoin, here are 5 important things to know. After the lowest weekly closing since July, Bitcoin, BTC, will likely be subject to major macro announcements throughout the following week. The decision that the Federal Reserve of the United States will make about key interest rates will be the most important thing that happens this week. What kind of response do you anticipate the market having to the announcement of the new rate increases? Is there any chance that things will turn around, or are we going to keep going in this direction? Is a Bitcoin price of $18,000 going to become the new standard? When should we anticipate seeing the true bottom of the market? We also talk about the index of the United States dollar and the post-merge slump in Ethereum's price. As there is a lot to absorb in this situation, make sure you stick around to receive all of the most recent facts. Do Kwon, one of the co-founders of Terra, has stated that he is not on the run. Following the issuance of an arrest warrant on Wednesday, Do Kwon disputed the allegations that he had fled Singapore through a series of tweets. However, he did not divulge his current location. How will everything turn out in the end after this entire debacle? Is it conceivable for there to be a resolution reached by all parties involved in which everyone walks away satisfied with the feeling that justice has been done? Your viewpoint will be taken into consideration if you let us know in the live stream's comments section what you think about the situation. In exchange, we will give you a shout-out during the broadcast. $160 million was stolen from crypto market manufacturer Wintermute. According to Evgeny Gavoy, the company's founder and CEO, the cryptocurrency market maker Wintermute, which has its headquarters in the United Kingdom, has been the latest victim of hacks targeting decentralized financial systems, suffering a loss of around $160 million. In the world of cryptocurrency, another day means another hack. We explain everything in detail to you and keep you updated about what took place so that you are always aware of the most recent information. Michael Saylor is unable to refrain. At this time, MicroStrategy has 130,000 Bitcoin in its possession. At this point, MicroStrategy is the proud owner of 0.62% of all of the Bitcoin that will ever be mined. Michael Saylor, the executive chairman of the corporation, announced that the company had purchased an additional 301 BTC at an average price of $19,851 per BTC. The transaction was valued at approximately $6 million. What are your thoughts on the most recent move made by Michael Saylor? And if you had an extra $6 million in cash laying around, what would you do with it? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section of our broadcast on YouTube. This week, we have something brand new and exciting to share with our audience. Our very own head of markets, Ray Salmon, will be joining, and he will be bringing with him 2 special guests, Joe Burnett, head analyst at Blockware Solutions, and Pierre Rochard, vice president of research at Riot Blockchain. Both of these individuals have authored a report on Bitcoin transaction fees, network security, and how attacks on the Bitcoin network might or might not be successful. In addition to that, one of our most trusted authorities, Marcel Peckman, will be there. You won't want to miss out on this talk regarding Bitcoin mining and security, since it's going to be both interesting and enlightening. In the chat portion of the live stream on YouTube, you even have the opportunity to pose your questions to our guests. The following segment is named Short Crypto Tips, and its purpose is to provide novices to the cryptocurrency business with simple and quick pointers that will help them make the most of their experience. Scalping is the topic of this week's tip. Cointelegraph Markets Pro is a resource for cryptocurrency traders who wish to remain one step ahead of the market. We have some insights from this resource to share with you now. Our research team made use of Cointelegraph Markets Pro to determine that Pangolin's PNG and Rari Capital's Rari Governance Token were the two cryptocurrencies that stood out the most this week, RGT. The merge's many positive aspects. The merge is the most recent upgrade to the Ethereum blockchain, and its primary objective is to establish a reliable and decentralized setting for the future of financial transactions. The transition from proof of work to proof of stake has several advantages, in addition to the elimination of energy-related problems. In a proof of stake (POS) system, validators check the legitimacy of block transactions by staking a portion of their tokens. The more the number of tokens that a user has connected to the blockchain, the greater the likelihood that they will be selected at random to act as a network validator. In contrast, proof of work (POW), which generates tokens by having computers work together to solve mathematical problems, is very energy-intensive. POW has a substantial disadvantage due to the rate of energy consumption, because it will still be the basis for Bitcoin mining long after Ethereum stops using it. This means that POW will continue to be the basis for Bitcoin mining. The recent failure of Bitcoin lenders amid a bear market is not the only potential macroeconomic risk that the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem is currently confronting. There are dangers to consider besides these. Additional challenges include unsettled political conditions, rising inflation rates, and aggressive monetary policies at the national level. According to some analysts, the present bear market can be directly attributed to these macroeconomic issues. In November of 2021, the price of a Bitcoin reached an all-time high of $69,000. Since then, there have been serious issues with the economy of the entire world, which has resulted in a significant decline in the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The short-term price forecast for the cryptocurrency that is used the most is still unknown, given that the price of Bitcoin is volatile and is now hovering around $21,000 per coin. Bitcoin is the most extensively used cryptocurrency. It is not yet obvious what kind of new event or shift could help Bitcoin's return. Additionally, given that the volatility of well-known cryptocurrencies continues to worry mainstream investors, the utility of Bitcoin may come under even greater pressure from Ethereum's network upgrade, which aims to establish its ecosystem as the currency of the future. This may occur although the volatility of well-known cryptocurrencies continues to worry mainstream investors. When analyzing the energy use of Bitcoin, the science and technology publication Economist often uses economic models that incorporate network hash rate, mining income, and annual energy use. This will put additional pressure on Bitcoin. It recently concluded that there is little chance that Bitcoin will become more sustainable shortly. The findings gained support after China imposed restrictions on Bitcoin mining, which resulted in a considerable reduction in the number of sources of renewable energy required to operate the network. A cryptocurrency analyst and researcher by the name of Alex DeVries asserts that Bitcoin became dirtier following the Chinese mining crackdown in 2021. Is it possible to reach a consensus with POS for Bitcoin? The transition from proof of work (POW) to proof of stake (POS) in Bitcoin is technically challenging, even though it may appear lucrative. Even if a group of people were to come together to implement a change, they would have a very difficult time garnering more than 51% of the votes cast on the network. Contrast this with Bitcoin Maxis, which believes that proof of stake could put Bitcoin's decentralized character at risk. Additionally, people who make a significant income from Bitcoin farming are likely to oppose any proposal of this type. Do you have a question about a coin or a topic that is not addressed in this article? Tell us what you think in the comment box that can be found below. And with that, I'll see you all tomorrow. We truly hope that you had a good time watching the film. Additionally, we rely on the support of our audience. Therefore, viewers, please subscribe to our channel so that you can witness more incredible evaluations.